Good evening. It's May 11th, 2026. It's about 9 p.m. In the evening. I'm here in the Mid-Atlantic in Richmond, Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia. This message is to Governor Spanberger, Governor Abigail Spanberger, also Secretary Stanley Meter, additionally Commonwealth Attorney of Richmond, Colette McKetchin, and also the Richmond Police Chief, Eric Edwards. What I witnessed today when I went into the Richmond Police Department headquarters and what was presented in statutory posts earlier today has me gravely concerned for my safety, and that I am continuing to be targeted. Now, including you, those named, with regards to my participation in cases involving VTS Lynn Mayflower Owner LLC, I was subpoenaed as an expert witness. My firm BTVanguard Services LLC was established in the Commonwealth of Virginia in 2022. Our work on this case has been ongoing, long. We feel strongly and assert that we are fulfilling statutory obligations in the suspicion of the financial crimes detailed in our statutory notices, and more troublingly, the persistence of a preponderance of evidence of trafficking of humans, drugs, and sex related to these law enforcement, criminal, organized trafficking and racketeering enterprises. The conduct we've observed in Virginia Beach is much like patterns and practices we saw ended post today related to Commonwealth Attorney McKetchin. Her office has engaged in non-feasance, misfeasance, and gross malfeasance related to cases of criminality against me, violent crimes. There are currently 3 active warrants related to Jonathan Deshaun Smith in his assault, the destruction of my property, and active stalking of me over a protracted period, wholly enabled and directed by the Richmond Police Department, namely 4th Precinct Captain Leno, Lieutenant Marshal Officers Scott and Lee, and others. We do kindly ask that you cease and desist in these efforts to coerce me, describing a circumstance where someone self-unalives themselves, and the process where a detective in the Richmond Police Department then engages a plenary authority to essentially explain what happens. I feel that you were describing my impending untimely passing. It bears mentioning that I did lose my father to trafficking and a law enforcement directed operation similar to what I believe McKetchin, that's his Commonwealth Attorney McKetchin, and also Chief Eric Edwards, and others. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, my father was lost his life to trafficking related to similar law enforcement directed and driven racketeering and trafficking enterprises. And there it involved a gentleman by the name of Glenn Paquette, also Rashida Perkins, and others. But on this matter, here in the Commonwealth of Virginia, I have been subjected to sustained law enforcement directed coercion. This has included assets that clearly are engaged in organized criminal activity, a dual agent individual who did infiltrate my very residential community where I'm at now recording. Her name is Laura K. McGlone, ostensibly a Clarksburg, West Virginia sergeant, but also I know this person to be an Ariane K. Williams, a nurse practitioner that I knew 20 years ago while managing an oil and gas project for Marathon Oil Company for about 4 years in Morgantown, West Virginia, where I became acquainted with Ariane K. Williams and her husband, former law enforcement officer Monty Williams, now an attorney with Steptoe and Johnson out of Morgantown, West Virginia. I feel it's important to post this now. I seldom do these kinds of recordings and only just focus on what I'm documenting, reporting as related to my statutory obligations. But we consider this a credible threat and what we believe has the makings of a criminal conspiracy to do me harm, to frighten me gravely, or to do worse in my life related to my participation in cases involving their own department's involvement in those VTS-Lynn matters, by way of Officer Gary Ellis, who made direct threats to my family, to a female member of my family in very vivid terms, also by way of Tommy Lloyd. His son, Sean Lloyd, did live above me while I was in that building in Virginia Beach and did coerce me extensively and made that exact same threat to harm a member of my family related to my participation in cases. Please share this. I'm a lawful, decent person. I'm a proud member and citizen of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, a First Nation. I'm also a proud American. I'm a proud citizen of this Commonwealth of Virginia and a citizen of this beautiful city that we live in. I do hope for better and hope that this message helps some understand exactly the statutory, regulatory, and constitutional crisis that we are in. BT Vanguard, stay well and safe.